Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Xbox International Podcast. We are in flight number 93. Damn, only seven more to 100. Woohoo! Oh man, I'm so psyched up. I can't wait to get to 100, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot wait till that happens. Man, oh man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. And hey, our captain's not here, so that means no Louis Memes. Yes, no Louis Memes tonight. Louis is free. Louis is free. Louis is free. Let's go. Let's go. And let's start off by saying this: Sourblow, brother. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh man, I'm doing great. For those of you that are not Hispanic or Latinos, when he means meme, he means memes, just for reference. But yeah, I'm doing great. Super excited for this episode. Um, Unfortunately, Silent has some errands to do, so he has some things to run around, so he's not with us today. But you know, we'll probably have a surprise for Lou. Lou
What?
thinks he thinking he's gonna do whatever he wants. No, that's not gonna happen here.
What do you mean I get to do? I can do whatever I want, man. If I want to show my new cool bamboo undies, I can do that. I can do whatever I want, man. Just have some fun tonight. And speak about cool guys, Mister GT.
Oh my god,
What are you
the
laughing
What
about?
transitions.
are you going on about here, Louis?
Well, I was gonna go. I was gonna say something cool, man. Mister GTA 6 himself, the big Plume. How are you doing today, sir?
I'll give you some props. He kind of saved it there.
Ah, see, I'm good. I'm good. I got it.
I'm
I got it.
I'm doing good. I actually am cool, but in like the temperature wise, because it's like -8 Celsius here, and we have a bunch of snow, and winter's officially here. So I'm kind of living through that right now.
Hmm,
But
nice, nice.
GTA 6 too. I mean, that's taking up a lot of my time.
Yeah, I know it is, man. No wonder you've been playing baseball. I mean, you work on that Christmas movie. Now you're on the what's it called? That picture thing. You know, what's it called? Can you guys tell me? What's the
You
title?
tell me.
No,
You tell me.
no one knows what you're.
No one knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, on that picture, you know, they showed the picture. You see Plume, you know, hanging out there, being himself, man. That's pretty cool, Plume. That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. And
Yeah,
speaking
that's what I
about
do.
games, I mean, damn, Sour, what you been playing, sir?
Oh well, for me, I've been playing the recent usual. I played some Alan Wake. I kind of got a little bit stuck
Uh-oh.
with what's her name, Saga Anderson in one spot, and I was like, you know what? I decided let me jump into the Alan Wake, and I've done like probably like two chapters with him
Mm.
afterward. But it's really interesting. Like some of the things you see, like God, like there's one of the chapters I did that I didn't expect it. It's completely different from from something that I would expect it Alan Wake to do. So I thought that was pretty cool in a way.
Yeah.
And the other game that I've been playing is also Sea of Stars. I'm really enjoying it and pretty cool. I kind of I kind of feel a little bit like what can I say like uh, I wanted to play also Chain Echoes, which is kind of like the same style. And seeing it leave in Game Pass, I'm like, oh man, I should have probably started with that one because that one had a long time there in Game Pass. But you know what? I'm probably gonna purchase it anyway because I have heard so many great things about Chain Echoes, and I think it was only like one developer, so I really wanna support it.
All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. How about you, Big Plumey? What you been playing, sir?
I've jumped in last night to the update to Halo Infinite and played some
Oh,
Firefight, which is awesome. I mean,
Yep.
it's a ton of fun. They've done a great job. I would love for them to kind of expand it out, continue, and just bring back like the entire Warzone game mode from Halo 5. But I'm loving what they have in there. They also have like heroic firefights, so lots of fun. Been pretty much just doing that, and then just going back and like I jumped back in to Tears of the Kingdom the other day just to do some more shrines and stuff. Like I have so many hours into that game, so that's for me. I'm thinking about the Game Awards tomorrow. That's probably my game of the year out of the list that they have nominated. As a remind me how good of a game it was this year.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
I have a question for Plume before. Where's my invitation?
Exactly. We never get invited to this stuff, man. Plume keep ditching us.
I saw. Well, you know why I didn't invite you? Because I saw on X the other day that you and I think it was Eternal Shaddai were going back and forth about playing without me. So I said, you know what? If they're not going to invite me,
You weren't connected. You weren't connected.
Wait a minute.
I was actually looking for
Wait
you.
a minute, Sourblow. Let me defend you on this. Let me defend you on this, man. You even put it in the chat. Halo with the
Yeah, I did. Yup,
Yes, you
I
did.
did.
You
I
did.
did on the private. I asked
did.
Halo.
And
No
what
one
the-
responded.
I did respond. I said I'm going to supermarket. I said that, and when I come back, I'll join you.
Wasn't there a time where we said we were playing Call of Duty and then you said Halo and then I said sure I'm down for whatever and then we just never ended up playing? Was that the time? Or is this a different time?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Man, Sourblow, you gotta change Silent Cypher image and put the Mr. Clean image. That's what you gotta do with Silent Cypher. You gotta put that on there.
That
You're
was
such
his
a man.
it was his avatar.
That's
I accidentally
yeah. I know.
But you know what picture I do have to change?
Oh crap! What do you
Your
guys-
picture.
What do you mean my pic? What are you gonna change my picture for,
Because
man?
I can put something like this. For
Like what?
example.
What are you gonna put? Like what? Watch Sourblow break the show.
Since the captain's not here,
Why?
captain chasing you down.
Captain chasing me down. Sourblow, man, I'm gonna get you for this. I'm gonna get you for this. Oh, Lord.
What have you been playing, Crazy?
Oh man, what have I been playing? I gotta tell you something, Sourblow. I jumped in Halo Infinite last night. I played Firefight. And
Wait.
man,
Wait. You
What?
jumped in last night too?
I jumped in like around at 11 p.m. I think it was 11:30 something. My time. I don't know what time is that for you?
Well,
Yeah.
what's 11 p.m. Was that? Am I an hour ahead of you or behind you?
What time is it for you there?
Right now it's 7:10.
It's 7. Damn, I'm like 5 hours. No, 2 hours ahead of you. It's like 5 hours. But yeah.
Oh.
2 hours.
Wait, why are you 2 hours?
1 hour ahead. Sorry. My math is going crazy today.
We all know your math is.
But yeah, I jumped into Halo Infinite, man. That Firefight is awesome. I mean, it's wow. It's beyond what I was expecting, man. It's just fantastic.
I jumped into it not yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. Was it? Yeah, I think it was the day
Tuesday.
before yesterday.
Yeah, the day before yesterday, I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah,
That I was playing with Shaddai. Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw Shaddai on Twitter. He talking this smack like, yeah, we don't need Crazy Louie. We don't need nothing like that. He's been saying that. But here's the thing, though. You know what he wrote in the chat right now? He says, my back hurts. You know why your back hurts, Shaddai? I'm going to tell you why your back hurts. Why does it hurt? Because you've been stressing with your lies. That's why your back hurts, man. You gotta put that line, man.
This is what he did. This is what he did. Real quick.
What did he do? Real quick.
We played the first match, which he was the leader, and he picked an arena that I have never played.
Really?
So of course I did awful, and he did great because he probably picked the area where he the map that he knew the most. And then after that, why he didn't keep posting the other matches?
Oh, so that's what it is. So he posts. He just posts what he just wants to post, and be like, "I'm the best."
Plus,
blah, blah, blah.
he was playing like he had a couple matches there. He didn't even let me warm up, and then all of a sudden, he didn't. He was always in the third, fourth in the leaderboard. Why was that?
That is a good question, Sourblow. That is a good question. Shaddai, are you failing on your cheats, man? Because we all know you cheat with trying to steal our kills because you count them bullets. Are you not counting anymore? What's wrong, Shaddai? What's going on, man? What is going on with you? But either way, though, Sourblow, can you ask for a favor tonight, just since our captain's not here?
Yes.
All
What was
right, can
that?
you please go through the flight itinerary while I get ready for these awesome peeps?
All right, sure. Well, for the flight itinerary, we always got some topics here, but there's always new ones that come right after we write this. But um, we kind of touched already on it, but the first topic is Halo Infinite. We're gonna talk a little bit about Firefight. Maybe we can expand just a little bit. There was a huge GTA reveal trailer. I have a little like game that I want to like present to you guys. We'll talk about that, the future of Game Pass. We had an interview with Phil Spencer. We could talk a little bit about that, but
Wait,
recently we also have information about what's going on with Bungie. Maybe we can touch on that, and if there's any other topics that you guys would like to touch, we can also touch on that.
I
Um,
mean, we got to talk about Plume being GTA 6, man. We got to talk about that. We
yeah,
got to
yeah, I
talk about
mentioned
that.
it.
Yeah, I
Are,
know
are
you
you
did,
not
but
listening?
oh no, I was getting ready, man. Sorry about that.
All right, are you ready, Captain?
Yes, I am. Let's go. Ready to go.
What
Yeah.
is this?
I do not know. I just grabbed the first hat I could find and just put it on my head. That's what I did. That's
Oh
what I
Lord.
did. And here we go. Let me fix my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Sour has turned on the subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please store your food and beverages next to your desk, underneath the seat, or in front of you. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure you have hit that notification bell. We gently remind that smoking and drinking are not prohibited on this fight. However, doing memes of Little Louis picture is strictly prohibited. We're looking at you, Silent. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight panelists. Thank you. Now back to me. All right, let's get this.
Hold on, real quick. No, no,
What?
no,
What? What's up?
no, no, no.
What?
Making up rules that don't exist is strictly prohibited.
What do you mean?
You can't tell us what to do.
No,
Here's the picture again, just for that.
just for that. What are you going to keep at
What
it?
do you mean we can't make fun of you? No,
No,
that's
no.
the number one rule of XBI.
That's not that. Oh my god. Oh man, let me go real quick. Do the shout out to Chess Outlaw. Let's start this thing off with Eternal Shaddai, the cheater from Halo. What's up, Eternal Shaddai? How you doing, brother? Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, Talos? Pixel Slapper. Hello, hello. G, maybe. Maybe. Man, I'm telling you, G, maybe you gotta get that rap song album out, man. You gotta get that rap song album out. Woohoo! Let's keep going now. HD Gaming Nate. He says, y'all hear about Sony's hostile takeover with Bungie? Oh man. Man, yes, we have heard about it. We've been watching it all day through Twitter and everywhere, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're taking over Bungie. Damn. Why did Bungie make that deal? Let's keep going down. Silent Cypher Captain. We miss you on here. So that means no Louis memes. Yes, no Louis memes. Let's go. Let's keep going down this list. All right. Ooh, Mr. Dark, how you doing, sir? Hope everything is awesome for you, brother. Jay Vargas, aka Sickle. What's up, Jay Vargas? Man, why you keep putting my picture? People gonna get tired of the damn picture, man. It's not that.
Every time you say
No
no
memes.
memes, no
Look,
memes, not
thank God.
man.
Thank
I'm
God that's the
putting it
only one you
back.
got. Thank God that's the only one you got. Here you go.
Oh, you
RSJ
don't.
Phantom
Oh, the only
Fire.
one. Okay.
What's up, Becca? How you doing? How you doing, Becca? Keep going down this awesome list of people that are here. Oh, look who's in here. What's up? John TJ, how you doing, brother? Hope everything is awesome for you. Mike Johnson, hello, hello. What's up, brother Mike? Ooh, keep going down this fantastic list, man. Look at all these beautiful people on here chilling with us tonight. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna get crazy. Joe Danny Quesada, que lo que mi hermano. How you doing, Joe Danny? Hope everything is awesome, man. Hope everything is awesome. And oh Lord, Obi Rose Kenobi. What's up, Obi Rose Kenobi? The man that knows how to use Hawaiian. What's up, Obi Rose, man? Welcome, welcome. Sour, let's get this show on the road, baby. Yeah.
All right. So let's begin talking about. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Okay, let's begin talking a little bit about Halo Infinite. And unfortunately, I tried to play Firefight, but when I guess the update wasn't. I started playing early, and it wasn't yet the time or maybe the day. Maybe I jumped in a little bit earlier. But you guys got to play it. What can you guys tell us about it? Let me start with you, Plume.
Well, it's King of the Hill. So there's 5. You have to win 5 rounds without your whole team being eliminated, and then the waves just get harder and harder every time you capture a hill. They have the bosses in there, and it's on the maps that are currently in there. So there isn't, unless I haven't experienced a new map for it yet. I don't think there's any new maps, but it's just a ton of fun. It's just like tower, King of the Hill, wave defense. And you're getting medals like nonstop. It's super addicting as you're taking out enemies, and you have the heroic mode too. So if the regular mode is too hard or too easy, you can move up to the heroic King of the Hill firefight. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, one of my favorite modes back in Halo 5 with especially the Warzone mode they had there. So I was hoping they would bring it back, and they finally have. And I hope they continue to expand on it and even make different game modes within the firefight as well.
Nice, nice. How about you, Crazy? You got to test it a little bit. What
I
can
got
you
it,
tell
sister.
us about that?
Oh my God! I mean, last night after I was on the show with New Legal, what's up, fam? Hope you come here soon, man. Hope everything is well, brother. But yeah, I got into Halo last night with New Legal, Spartan 117, and let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, we started playing heroic mode. We lost like 3 times. I mean, it was
Yeah,
tough. It was hard.
hard. I
Those
lost a
guys,
bunch too.
those guys get rough with you, man. They don't leave you alone. It's just you get all these enemies coming up to you, beating you up. I mean, like you could be moving around right nice and cool, but all of a sudden, like they come around you, they slap you behind the back, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're just running around like crazy. And man, I gotta tell you something though. That Warhog, man, that Warhog. I don't know what they did to it, but it's on steroids, man. I mean, I lasted like the first half of the match running around that boogie, man, just shooting everything up, and they couldn't blow it up, man. They just couldn't blow it up. Now, the thing that took me a while was to find that fixer upper thing, the thing that fixes the Warhog and fixes everything. But once you find it, man, you throw it on there. Dear Lord, it fixes it quick, man, and whoa, just loads of fun. I mean, I'm loving this Halo. I'm loving it. I'm loving this multiplayer. Like I said, we played like probably 4 to 5 matches, and it got tied to one point. It got tied. Not 1 point. It got tied twice, and the second time was the one we won. We did the tiebreaker, and it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm telling you, if you guys have not played it, go play it. Grab 4 of your friends, man. Head out there and trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's awesome. Play heroic mode too because the other one's just too easy. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I did notice that they made some changes to the game itself, like balancing it and everything. For example, I found it that now it's much harder when you go against like multiple like other players.
Mhm.
Like before, like I found like there was way like easier for you to kind of like handle against 2, maybe 3, even like to survive. Now it's like much harder. I think they changed a little. They did some balance in there, and I like the what they did, and some of the weapons too. Like for example, there's one of the weapons I forgot the name of it. The one that it's good. Like I used to use it only like to firing on vehicles because I thought it was pointless
Skewer?
against like what was that?
Skewer?
No, not the skewer. It's one that fires. I think it's like 6 to 8 bullets, and it's kind of like a little. It does like a little explosive, but
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I
yeah,
know what
like
you're talking about.
I used to hate that. I thought it was pointless. I feel like now it does like you know it does more damage. The one I want to test that I've been hesitant to test because I always thought it sucked was the latest one, the one that kind of like it's kind of like the commander, but it's not really the commander. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. Is the newest one that they did on season 4. When they
Yeah,
added.
yeah.
Yeah,
The not the command, not the VK, the commando, right? The other one that they added, the what was it? Forget the name of it, but I know which one you're talking about.
yeah.
It's like
Like
more of like a rifle. It's like a single shot.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I never got it, but maybe now I'll test it because I do see they played around with the weapon a little bit. But I really like all the content they're adding. If you look at Forge, I'm really looking forward because now they added NPCs. I'm sure people are gonna play around with it. I'm wondering if now, you know, with Forge, if people will be able to create like their own little like kind of like campaigns. That would be pretty interesting.
So I believe that they did give the ability to add AI and actually add bosses and stuff in it. So I
Yeah,
feel like we're gonna see a ton of like single player PVE stuff from Forge, which is incredible because 343 is not working on
yeah.
additions to the campaign right now. At
I, I
least not
re-
we know of.
yeah. I remember when I used to play a lot of Warcraft 3.
Mm.
People used to make like in with their world creator mode, I think it was called, or something, or war editor. They used to make like little campaigns and stuff, which was pretty cool. Some of them were like really really good. So I'm hoping that with Forge we can see something like that with Halo. But moving on, let's move on. Oh my god, my mouse is not working. Okay,
Yo.
all right. So to yesterday was supposed to be the big reveal of GTA. Unfortunately, the night before or the day before, it started. Someone got a hold of the video. They started
Okay.
leaking the video, and Rockstar was like, you know what? Let's put it down and let's just release the video. And internet just went crazy. It just broke the internet. People were just going crazy about it. Super excited. This for many people, this is probably going to be the biggest game of the generation, and who knows if even more. A lot of people are super excited. For me personally, I'm not like the biggest GTA fan, but I'm not also like I won't play it. I'll definitely play it eventually. But I did saw some pretty interesting things. Crazy. I know GTA is pretty big in the Dominican Republic, so I don't know if you are like a huge GTA fan. Were you excited about the trailer, and what got you the most excited, if anything did?
Man, I'll be honest with you. I'm just not too excited, bro. Sorry. I just
Really?
not. Nah, man, I'm not excited, man. I mean, it's not gonna work on the Series S, man. I'm not excited about that, man. I mean, that potato's just.
You don't even have a Series S. What are
I
you talking about?
know,
I
I
should be
know.
pissed. I have two.
I know you dog, man. I know, but damn, it's just not gonna work there. I mean, the game is
And
not.
I have two, and I have PC, which I can't play it on PC. So
You
I
can't play
should
it
be
on PC.
pissed.
You should be pissed, man. I mean, it makes me sad, man. It makes me sad. The game has not come out yet. And it's not gonna work on the Series X, man. It's just not gonna work. I don't know how the heck they know all about this before the game comes out. I mean, these guys they got a crystal ball, or I don't know what they have, but they got like a power to know things from the future. Damn,
Well, you can play it. I saw you can play it at 8K,
really?
60 FPS in the PlayStation Pro. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah, I
man.
saw that too.
Oh, you saw that too? Oh man, did the media talk about that AK and all that stuff, man? We gotta upgrade, man. I gotta throw my OG out and then get a new AK TV. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get that then, man. Then that game will look beautiful on that. Damn. I'll be honest with you, man. I loved it. I love that trailer. That trailer was, oof, it was just banging. I mean, the detail on the damn thing. I mean, wow, it's amazing. They look so real. Not only that, the best part of that trailer, we gotta say it. We gotta say it.
Oh my
Is
god, here
that
we go.
Plume is
Oh,
on
okay.
the game. Plume is on the game. I mean, when you see that picture, you know, I keep saying, what's that picture called? I don't know what's it
That
called.
picture.
That picture, man. That picture.
Is it? Wait. Let me see something. Is it this one?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. All right, let's see. What's the picture? Yeah,
This one?
You posted it? I don't see
Yeah,
it.
here it comes.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Son of a bitch. Sourblow. Sourblow. One of these. Damn you, silent. Damn you, damn you, silent. Sourblow. I'm gonna get revenge on this man. I'm gonna get revenge.
You-
You know, when I
this
saw
is your own. This is your own doing. Because if you would have came to this episode
what
and you would have came like relax. You
I
would have
am
came
relaxed.
calm.
I am calm.
You would have not try to set rules that you know we're not gonna follow. Then
What?
maybe things would have went
Dude,
smooth.
I think you did not hear what I said in the flight announcement. I said Little Louis picture. Little Louis picture. You know, Silence got a picture of Little Louis. I don't know how the hell he got it. Well, I know how the hell he got it because my wife got the damn picture.
Wait,
posted
why
on
are
the
we
camera.
talking about Little Louis? No. Let's not start this.
What's wrong? Wait, you want me to get the
We don't
picture?
want to talk about Little Louis.
Dude, I got the picture back there. I just gotta go grab it and
No.
show it. Okay, all right, okay. But yeah, like I said, Puma's on the title, man. On the title of that game. That picture
No,
Puma's on the title,
it
man.
does look like Plume. It
It does
does.
look like Puma. It does, man. It does. It's fantastic. It's fantastic, man. And man, can't wait till it comes out. I can't wait to hear more about it, man. Just can't wait. But that's the thing, though. We gotta wait to 2025. Damn, man. I'm getting older, man. Jesus. By 2025, I probably got twins running around. No twins. I probably have a kid. Yeah, no twins. You want twins? You want twins? But yeah, it'll be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Damn. Long wait. But yeah,
Yeah, there's the cover right there.
yeah. The
So
cover. That's
if,
the word. Thank you. Cover.
if
Cover.
you close it up, it does look like Plume.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. Look at that. It's Plumey. Yeah, there you go. The cover of GTA 6. Plumey's on there, man. Woohoo! Go Plume, man. I'm so happy for you, bro. So happy. You
Now,
know, Plume had us fooled. He kept on saying he was playing baseball and doing stuff. But look what he was doing, man. He was making a movie. Now he's on the cover of GTA 6. What? No wonder he got all them shadows last night.
I got a lot of things going on. A lot of things.
You lucky man. You lucky man. Hey, man, Canada produces the best thing. I mean, hey, Justin Bieber, Plume. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Let's go.
well, Plume, after being in the cover, how hard was it, like getting that job? Like,
I
like
didn't.
jokes. As,
I didn't
what
have
was
to do
that?
anything. They reached out to me.
They reach out to you.
Yeah, I did nothing. I didn't even
All
have to
right, no.
audition.
But jokes aside, like you saw the trailer, obviously. You talked a little bit about it in your channel.
Yeah.
What got you the most excited from watching the trailer, and what do you expect, like, as an evolution from the previous GTA?
Oh well, I'd say just the level of detail in the trailer itself. Now, I guess the big question is, how is it going to actually look when it's out? And but we know Rockstar, if there is a publisher out there, a developer out there that can pull every single last ounce of power out of the consoles that we have, it will be them. So I just hope that level of detail is there. I love how they're going back to like Vice City and Miami setting, because that was a great setting, and we're going to see that expanded out and get more storylines from that, and just more exploration of Rockstar's version of Miami. So I think it's super cool. That was probably the most exciting. But it's coming in 2025, so it's like it's kind of hard to be over the top and excited, and because you still have to wait so long, and who knows if it'll be delayed and all these types of things. But yeah, in terms of evolution, I don't know. I think it's just going to be a bigger game. Maybe they'll put in some new gameplay mechanics. Maybe, I know in terms of like the actual feel of GTA, for me it was at times can be a little bit clunky. Maybe they'll kind of fix that up a bit and maybe smoother, but I don't know. I don't think there's really anything that they can do or can't do that will not be good. No matter what they put out, people are going to be playing it and loving it and enjoying it. I mean, you look at even GTA 5, how many people are still playing it. So excited to just explore. I'm the GTA player that goes in there and for 2 hours and on like a play session or something, literally just go around and cause destruction. That's what I spend most of my time doing when I'm playing GTA. So So it's exciting to
Yep,
see that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
one of the things I saw after the trailer was this map right here, which this isn't official. This is something I just saw roaming around. If this is true, this is a big change. Like if you compare, that one big city, like you're gonna have that one area with like buildings, etc. Like you're gonna have like a massive amount of area with building, and it's gonna be interesting because if you look at the trailer, it looked pretty crowded in some area. So
Yeah.
how are they gonna manage that with the NPCs and all that? That's gonna be super interesting. I also do feel like they don't have to evolve a lot in terms of like going out of their way to like making a whole bunch of mechanics. I just feel like they have to, like you said, polish a lot of their like movements and some of the things they already
Yeah.
have going on, and at a bigger scale, looking as great as it looked in the trailer, people are gonna go crazy with it. So it's
Yeah, and the thing instantly that popped up after they showed the trailer because of how detailed it was is it going to be 30 or 60 FPS on console? And who knows, but I don't even think it really matters for that game itself. If it comes out at 30 FPS, people are still going to be excited and playing it and stuff. But hopefully they can get a 60 FPS mode in there, but there's just so much detail in that city. It'll be interesting to see how they fit all of that into the current hardware we have out there right now.
Yep.
let me ask you this that just came into mind. Would you would you take, for example, let's say the 30 FPS mode, for example, just to put out a number, has a population of 10,000 NPCs, but in order to bring it to 60, they probably cut it by half. Do you think that's feasible? People will complain about that. What do you think about something like that, maybe?
Um, It's like how noticeable will that be, right? Because there's so many ways you could do that where you're walking around the streets and it still looks like it's populated. What I'd be more interested in is how are these NPCs? I would that's I guess if you, that just came to me right now. If you're asking how can they revolutionize or improve on it, if they made just the random NPCs on the streets more interactive. We're hearing all the stuff about AI, right? If they were able to use some of that stuff and actually have some like lines for some of these characters where you go up to them and they don't just say like they say like you can interact with them in some way or another. I think that would be super cool because GTA as well with their NPCs, they're known for saying some really funny shit, right? But if they can expand on that even more, I think
Yeah.
that'd be awesome to see. So I think
Yeah.
that's more important than just how many we see on the screen at one time.
I think the
Mhm.
craziest thing could be, and I don't see it with this iteration, but maybe the next one. Now that, a lot of these studios are working on AI, imagine if every NPC had like an everyday life where they
Yeah,
go
that'd
about.
be crazy.
That
Yeah.
would be
Yep.
insane.
Yeah, because like I was thinking about all that stuff with Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, there's still it's crazy. I still see videos of new stuff you find in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's every day I hop in there. I'm like, wow, what is this? This over here? Did not know about this. And people discovering more and more and more stuff. I hope that GTA 6 can deliver that. Give you a bunch of side missions because Red Dead Redemption has great side missions, great side stories. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You never get tired of it. Just running around, doing some errands, doing some stuff. I hope we get the same thing with GTA 6. And man, seriously, I want to see those graphics in that game because Red Dead Redemption was. I mean, I played it on the Series X the other day and went through it again, and I'm waiting for that patch. And I can't wait for that patch to come in to replay it. But man, it just looks so damn beautiful, so beautiful. That game is gorgeous, gorgeous. I wonder how this GTA 6 is gonna push even further than Red Dead Redemption 2. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that game too.
All right. Okay, now moving on real quick. Actually, before I do this, I want to hear you guys. Tomorrow is the Game Awards, obviously,
Woohoo!
and it seems Xbox is gonna show something. What are they gonna show? We don't know. We haven't seen, like Plume said in his video today, we haven't seen any like temper your expectations or anything like that. They're actually promoting it everywhere. So I feel that at least there should be one big thing that they show. Do you guys want to take a chance and tell us three things that you guys believe Xbox might show in this game show? Let's start with you, Crazy.
Man, I hope they show that digital console we saw, so we can finally get a release on the digital console, which looked real interesting.
The
Um,
Series S.
the Series X.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I knew that. I just wanted you to specify because we already have a digital console.
I'm talking about the Series X. You don't want to talk about Sourblow. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about? No. I want to also see that new controller, man. I mean, they show that new controller they're supposed to be working on with haptic feedback and all that stuff, man. Oh, baby, new Elite 3. I'm down
So
for that.
so you
Woo.
think they're gonna show that?
Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing is, what will they announce about the Game Pass? Because it said that there's going to be something big in Game Pass. Will it be Baldur's Gate? Will it be Alan Wake? I mean, what would it be? What will it be? It's going to be interesting what they will announce tomorrow.
Well, if it's something big,
Yeah.
I think it could be this.
Hmm.
Definitely could be this.
What did it?
Something very big.
What, GTA 6?
No, 19 inches of Venom.
Sourblow. Sourblow, stop. Some of the damn members, man. Oh, Lord. So,
Um,
come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, man, I want to see that big Game Pass announcement. Could it be that, or could it be that we just might get the Activision Blizz games, to Game Pass? I mean, it's going to be a crazy day tomorrow. And I'm just happy that Xbox is actually hyping this thing up. I'm happy they're hyping it up, and I'm happy they'll show something. I'm happy they're bringing it there. Because I don't know about Play. I don't know what's going on PlayStation, but damn. Could it be their secret, super ultra CIA? What's it called? Commando Red? I don't know. What's it called? I don't know. Secret showcase? I don't know. Could it be there tomorrow that people
no,
have been asking for? Hmm. Let's see. See what happens.
it's gonna be abandoned. Abandoned 2.
Abandoned 2?
Wait, did PlayStation say they aren't going to be there, or do we don't know?
I think we don't know.
I think they'll be there because Spider-Man has been nominated, so of course they'll be there.
Yeah, they'll be there. Yeah,
They'll
you're
be
right,
there,
you're
yeah,
right.
at least with one
Yeah.
or two things.
Yeah, exactly.
Before I go to Plume, real quick, I do want to mention for tomorrow Game Awards, XBI podcast here, this channel will not stream the event. However, if you want to support XBI and Xbox International Podcast en español with Eternal Shaddai, Elvio, ASCAP Gaming, sometimes I show up, sometimes Crazy show up. They are going to stream it there, so go along there. I think Shaddai was in the chat. Shaddai, if you're there, post the link to the channel so people can support you. And, you can go hang out. Even if you don't speak Spanish, you can put a translator there or
It's
or
easy.
just ask Plume. Plume will translate for you.
It's simple. Just add the subtitles to the episode. Bang. Bang. Add the subtitles. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you
Oh,
gotta do.
Mr. Smart Guy now.
Wait, are you guys? Is
I'm
the
a smart guy.
do they have a Spanish version of the show tomorrow,
No, they.
or is
What?
it going to be in English and then?
They probably do, but mostly we probably put it in English, but just talking Spanish. But Plume, what about you? What are your big predictions? Even though I know you're an insider, you know all of this. You know what's going to be shown, but let us
So
know.
I can't tell you what's going to be shown, so I'll give you some fake predictions.
Okay, let's hear
You
that.
can guarantee these things won't be shown. What are my predictions? Let's see. I'm gonna go crazy off the grid here and just say they're gonna show up with like an Xbox handheld because they're all the rage right now with like. This
I was
new
gonna
tech.
say that. All right.
So and it's weird because it's like thinking about the show tomorrow and my hype for the Game Awards, especially after last year, I found was pretty boring and they've had some big announcements, but it's just so long. But now, as we get closer to it, we're seeing all of these guys on X and on in the Xbox community saying, "Oh, you guys have to watch. There's going to be some big announcements, and everyone seemingly knows what it is." So now I'm pretty hyped for it. I probably will end up watching the majority of it, but I hope they come up with something big. So I'm thinking they're going to have like a first party game, a big one that people are expecting that we haven't seen yet. So I'm thinking Gears will be there. Gears 6, they'll have a trailer for that. And then the next thing will be some big Game Pass announcements of stuff we're getting like in the next few months. And then maybe like the ABK games, backwards compatibility expansion, and adding a bunch of those games into there as well. So I feel like those are going to be the big announcements for it.
Hmm. I want to see the chat's predictions since HD Gaming 8 says Shadow Drop Hellblade 2. I mean, what are your predictions, chat? Go for it. Express yourself. Show it with love.
Wow, Shadow Drop Hellblade 2. That would
Damn.
be huge. Wow.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I don't think they would do it because, it was the game they show originally with the console. And,
Yeah.
they only have been showing. So I think they're going to do a huge marketing for it. Definitely. Yeah, and I think it's the game to showcase, the power of the console. They have been promoting the most powerful console since the beginning
Plume,
of the generation. So I believe that's the game you showcase that power.
Plume,
If you don't do it with that game, then what game are you gonna do it with?
Plume. Can I jump in real quick? Sorry, I want to say this to Plume. Plume,
No, no.
it's okay. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm about to go leave. Go to bed. I was like, damn, I'm on the weekend today. I felt bad, but yeah, Plume. Instead of a handheld, we're seeing a lot of mobile talk, which we will talk about it later. Can you imagine Microsoft come out with a cool kick-ass cell phone?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and that would be super cool. I'd
Yeah.
like to see that just because like like you said, they're focused on mobile, all the mobile talk, and we're hearing about them making their own store. I think we're going to talk about the Phil Spencer interview and stuff, but he appreciate. I don't know if it was an interview and something else that he said that the store is coming sooner than later. They're closer than
Yep.
I think so. Maybe that would be. I would sell my Pixel and I would get the Xbox phone if they did do that.
Yep.
Oh
I,
wow.
I would do that too. I mean, I would probably say goodbye to iPhone and switch to my to an Xbox cell phone. Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Down for that. Down for that.
Personally, I don't think I would do it like right away. I will wait at least a little bit to see, but I personally also don't think they're going that route. We'll talk a little bit about that right next after this, because I think they won't go with a cell phone, and I'll tell you why in a little bit crazy. But since I was gonna say the mobile handheld, and Plume already said it, I do believe that we might see Clockwork Revolution. We already saw that it kind of got rated. It got rated somewhere. I don't remember what country it got rated, and we see him in exile teasing this game. When it was shown, even though it was a small trailer, we did see like how kind of how the game will play, and it looked it pretty like it didn't look like something that was like like very very early, like when we saw Perfect Dark, when we saw Everwild, etc. Like it looked like it's been advanced in development. So that's one game that we might see a little bit more. Um, I do think we might get an announcement of some ABK games, possibly maybe not coming right away, but probably like early 2024. And I do think we should see here Hellblade, uh, Hellblade Combat, and then a release date. That's what I'm expecting. At least that, but we'll see. We'll see. They're teasing a huge surprise. Hopefully it's worth it because this
Yeah.
with this Game Awards, we already know that half the show is gonna be ads, Gonzo, and then the God of War the God of War voice actor. He's gonna
Wait,
Yeah,
take
and
wait. What did you say? He's gonna be hosting the show?
he's gonna be
he's
a
gonna
part
be
of
there.
it.
He's
He's
gonna be a
gonna be there.
presenter?
I think he's gonna present an award, which
Uh,
he which he probably said it joking around, but he'll probably take his time. He said that there were some people he left out last year from thanking, so he's
You
gonna.
know, there's there's something that just came up, like I think just as we started the show, but that new new Atlas game, Metaphor Refantasio, is that going to be at the Game Awards, and that was at the Xbox show. So I wonder if there'll be an announcement about that specifically having to do with Xbox, or if they're just going to show the game.
Is that game multiplat or
I believe it's multiplat, yeah, but maybe
okay?
it'll be some. They showed it at the Xbox showcase, so I'm guessing they have some sort of marketing or something with it, but I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting. All
awesome,
right.
awesome, awesome.
Well, we were talking about mobile, so let's talk about something that went on early this week, or was it the end of last week? The end of last week, I believe. So Phil Spencer did an interview in which he talked about the future of. He talked a little bit about the future of Xbox, how they're building a mobile gaming store, and he talked. Well, he talked about other things regarding the deal, them wanting to, combat Apple and Google. And this is the reason why I think the mobile handheld is coming, whether it's now or down the line. I do think it's going to come down the generation. And I was thinking that the best way they can do a mobile handheld is you it's probably not smart to do one like kind of like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally, because you already have that, and you could already play Game Pass there. So I don't really see the point of them doing that, and then it will have to be expensive. Then you have to, you know, this and that, all that. My thing is, if they really want to do a push for mobile games, make a handheld that can run mobile games like natively, but also can run the cloud. And that way, the advantage you will have with that mobile handheld is that you can have a lot of battery life. And with a dedicated handheld, a lot of these mobile games, like some of them, could actually start to evolve and not only be like for like the casual gamers. Like we can have mobile games that are more for us, the hardcore gamers.
So can I pitch an idea? Because
Sure.
since you do never, like I said, an Xbox cell phone, you're like, it's not gonna happen. Here's the thing though. Just release the Xbox something like this, an Xbox cell phone kind of like this, but not this big though. Can't be the size of an iPhone, right? No problem. Give me that size. And the box comes with adaptive controllers. That's all. You're on the streets, you're
He-
like, well, can I put this thing in and start playing? Simple and easy.
yeah, but here's the thing. Here's why I don't think it's gonna be a phone. Because you for the phone, the first thing is you got to figure out the OS. It has to
Hmm.
be an OS that works for everyone. Everyone's already like most people already has chosen they're either Android or they're either what is it, the iPhone OS.
iOS.
Yeah, iOS exactly. So most people already they feel comfortable with their OS, and if you look, Microsoft, what they want to push is more probably the biggest things they want to push is that mobile app store that they want to do for game. It's gonna be dedicated for gaming, and then the other things like Microsoft Office and that. So you can have a device dedicated only for that, which will be more beneficial for the actual people that want to game, because when you're gaming, you don't want like text messages interrupting you, a phone call interrupting you. So if the phone is just, I mean, not the phone, if the handheld is just dedicated for that, I think it's more like reasonable. I don't know if you agree with me, Plume, or if you have a another idea you like to
Um,
pitch in?
I definitely agree that if they were having to develop their own OS, they wouldn't put out a phone. I feel like the only way they would do it is if they were to just slap Android on there and then just use that and have like a skin or something on it and then release like an Xbox phone. But I doubt they would. They already tried Windows Phone, right? And they canceled. They stopped the
Yeah,
Windows Phone. So I doubt they're going to jump
unfortunately,
back
yeah.
into that arena.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to create like a really powerful phone that you could actually play games, like similar to that what we're seeing with the iPhone, was it 15 Max or whatever it's called, the Plus,
Exactly.
whatever, I don't know. They
Exactly.
could do that and just slap Android in it, and then maybe, but I'm still very skeptical that that would happen. I don't think they will. I feel like their whole goal here is to just get their software, their store onto people's phones that they have right now, so people can use that instead of the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. But yeah, if they're gonna, there's no way they're gonna develop Windows Phone again and have their own OS and then put a phone. That's just
Yeah.
the way I see it.
Even though it's sad because if you look at Windows 11 now, like that would have been more like uh, user friendly for like for people that you want to convert that uses Windows and you want them to use phone, and they're already opening up where you can use a lot of your mobile apps in the Windows now, which they didn't want to do that before in the past, and that hurt them. Which is, it's kind of sad that they stopped. But I do think that they should try to have a plan B, because Apple and Google could make things difficult for them
Yep.
at the
Yeah.
time that they want to, like, implement their mobile store. Like they could make things pretty hard for them because they're already well established. But it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's like something I'm not sure how that would work, but I think like doesn't Samsung have like their own kind of thing? Although most people just don't use it, and most people are still on Android and they use like just the Google Play. But like, I feel like you'd have to create a phone, put Android in it, and then have the Xbox Store automatically on there to get people to start using it. I don't know how they're gonna get people to download it and stuff, and how Google and how that would all work. But it'll be interesting to see once they eventually do release that store.
Yeah, I mean, it could get pretty ugly too if Google and, let's say, Apple decides to not collaborate, especially for Google, because like I feel like Microsoft could like take, but at the same time too is like you're probably gonna lose a lot of money then if you do that. Like take away the Microsoft 365.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could get pretty ugly, but yeah,
Epic or
competition is always good.
Apple already beat Epic in court. They're going. I believe they're going to the Supreme Court now, but they beat them already in court about the having your own app or your own launcher to sell stuff in with
Oh,
Fortnite and
they
stuff.
Epic can't have it.
As of right now, I think they're going. They're pursuing it further, but they beat them 9-1 in court. I was looking it up right now what the exact ruling was, but they beat them. So that's already a precedent for what Xbox is probably going to have to fight if they want to get onto Apple. And we already know what happened with Game Pass, where Apple wouldn't even let Xbox put their Game Pass app on iOS, right? So it's probably extremely complicated how they would go about releasing their own Xbox ecosystem onto these devices. They're probably going to have to avoid Apple for right off the bat. Android would be the only way I could see them doing it.
Yeah, that's why I believe the mobile handheld could be like their way to get into the market, and maybe down the line they do decide to do a phone or something like that, or maybe they can partner with someone like Samsung and do something like that.
Yeah, maybe because they have Game Pass on the Samsung TV, so that'd be a way to go.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. Okay, now real quick, something that I will do. Let's see
What
here.
will you do, Sourblow?
Is I'm gonna put this image right here for everyone to see. Oh wait, that's not the image.
Ah, crap. What you put on there again?
All right, here's the image. So I want to play a little prediction Let's predict the future of Game Pass.
All right.
And after this show, once this show is done, there's gonna be a tweet from the XBI Twitter account with this image, and I would like anyone in the chat, to get into that post and make your predictions. What you guys predict will be Game Pass 2024. I put in a game for like every month. Then at the end, if you want to add 4 more games that you believe will come after 2024 that we like to add there, I put it there because I honestly just saw so many games, so many possibilities that I wanted to add that extra spots. So I'm gonna go real quick through some of the XBI's predictions. Oh, crazy! What was that?
Oh Lord, damn. Bruni says, I want the other image back. It was like GTA 1953. Oh my
Oh man!
god. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, let me go
Oh.
through the different images of some of the possibilities we have here
Yep.
that could happen.
Hmm.
Now I'm not even gonna name who predicted these, but I'm just gonna go through them.
Yep.
And you can see some pretty big ones. Some of them we know that they will come eventually. We just don't know when. And some of them they might happen. We just don't know.
Hmm.
So let me go through them.
Assassin's Creed Mirage. Interesting.
Let me go through them. You will see
You
them
know,
in the polls. You will see them coming.
you mentioned something right there about Assassin's Creed right there. When I saw it, can you imagine they might say the Game Pass Ubisoft Plus coming to Game Pass since they
That'd
got a
be huge.
partnership? That'd be
Oh,
huge too.
that would
That'd be
be
crazy.
huge.
That'd be crazy since they got a partnership now going. Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be huge.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. That happens, man. It will be.
Little Kitty, Big City.
Yep, little kitty, big city. Yeah, baby.
We already know
Yeah.
who
What?
prediction that
I
was.
think that reaction gave it away.
Yep. So yeah, those are. Oh, hold on. Yes, those were some of the prediction from the XBI team, both XBI in Espanol, XBI, uh, this podcast, of course, and I think that there's a lot of games there that will come 2024. It's looking huge, and we're gonna get dates soon. That's why I decided to do this before we get any date, because it's gonna be interested at the end of next year. We're probably gonna go back to this, and we're gonna see who gets the most of these right. It's gonna be a little bit fun. If you guys decide to jump in and give your predictions, I will try to save them, and then at the end of the year, we'll see what we can do with it. We can have some fun with it. But
Yep. Sorry
um,
about that. I
no, you're
accidentally kicked
fine.
my. I accidentally kicked myself out. Damn.
But crazy. Do you want to add something about what what could we see from Xbox next year?
Oh man. I mean, so much great stuff coming down. I mean, we, it's crazy how many games, not only third party, you got even indies coming on the Game Pass, and we don't know what is left to be announced. I mean, there's
So many. Yeah,
so
some of the
many.
things
It's
that leak.
crazy.
You know what else just got into mind? That it's not
What's
even
up?
a game, and that could be huge. That could be announced tomorrow.
What?
It's been pretty quiet, but what about the family plan?
Oh, the
Imagine
family
if the
plan.
family
Yeah,
plan gets announced. I'm waiting for that, like, cause I really need it. So that would be great.
that'd be crazy. I mean, the family plan. Yes. I mean, they said that they're still doing research. I mean, you saw the interview. They're still doing research on it. But it would be crazy if it does get announced tomorrow. That would be crazy if they do bring that to the table. That would be. I mean, a lot of people are needing that. A lot of people are needing that. That'll be
Plume, any
wow.
any any final other predictions or anything you expect for 2024? Any acquisitions? What about that?
Hmm.
Oof.
Hmm.
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 Predictions. I don't know.
Say I can see a partnership with Sega too. Like maybe
They're,
not
they
not a
have a partnership,
purchase.
don't they?
No,
They
but a
have a partnership.
partnership where like all their games come to Game Pass.
Okay.
Can you imagine something like that? Like that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd
Especially
be.
some of their old IPs, like their old games.
Yeah, I
That'd
don't
be
know.
crazy.
There's so much already for 2024 that I think is coming out from like first party, even though they don't have any dates. It's like I don't know how else could they add. I'm not sure what else they
Yeah.
would they could add to this roadmap for next year for me to
Yeah.
like, it's
Honest,
just hard.
honestly, I'm just hoping that everything that is on track for 2024, that they just said, even though they have no date, but they said 2024. I just hope everything like that all releases, and I don't even care if they add more or not because there are already like so many games I want to play. Like not only like games coming to Game Pass, but there's games like outside third party that we already know coming next year that it's gonna be so busy for me. I don't even know if I'm gonna have the time.
Here's the thing about the whole going acquisition mode, and I think that for now they got to sit down with their studios and what they have. I mean, they bought Activision Blizz. It's right then. There's like 17,000 employees plus Bethesda, which is 9,000 more. So it's crazy. It's crazy. They got to sit down, organize, see what they want to do. Like how Phil said it. He says, we get we gotta talk. They gotta talk. Organize stuff like they have in the back shelf, because that's the thing though. Activision Blizz has got so many games that are probably ducked or hidden or that were in talks but never came out. So imagine that Microsoft grabs all them old folders and starts dusting them off and goes through them and he's like, oh man, look at all these games. Let's sit down and talk to this team and see if they want to do it. I like this idea. So yeah. And then after that, let's go out, let's go buy. Let's go acquisition mode. Let's go get more studios. You know?
Yeah, well, we know that they said they're not done buying, but it's like, what
Yeah.
are they? I think all their next acquisitions are going to be small ones. Like you think about all of the stuff Embracer is trying to sell off. Imagine they went and bought like the Time Splitters IP because apparently Free Radical is closing down, and that game's never going to come out. They were supposed to remake it, or it was a remake or a new one, I forget. But be cool if they went and got that. Uh, if they if know what Xbox should do in 2024, this is exactly what they should do because they dropped the ball when they initially didn't do it. Is they need to go and save Knights of the Old Republic remake. Get in there because that's an Xbox game. Everyone thinks about that game. It's an Xbox game. It came out on the OG Xbox. Like that's everyone's when they think about Knights of the Old Republic, they think
And
about
they actually have the studio that did the
yeah,
game, so
exactly.
why
So
not?
Hmm.
that's what they got to do. That's if they're gonna do one thing in 2024, I want them to go out there and save that one. From the
Can, can,
rumors are saying that Sony wants nothing to do with the game anymore after what
can
they
you
said.
imagine that? Like, so many people have been like galloping about having that game exclusive on the other side,
Yeah,
and then after all that, losing it, then and
Me?
not even having it. That would be like devastating for some people.
Oh, I thought you just said lose in it. I was like, why am I gonna be in a Star Wars?
Oh my god.
That's what I thought I heard. I was like, lose in it? I was like, what? How am I in a Star Wars game? That'd be pretty dumb, but damn. But here,
Yep.
losing it, coming back to it. Here's the thing, though. There's issue. It seems like there's issues in that studio. So going forward right now.
That's the next topic. We're gonna jump into
All
that.
right, all right, all
We're
right,
gonna
cool.
jump into that real
All
quick.
right.
I just want to agree with Dell. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. I'll just call you Dell. He says, "How the table have turned. Xbox is now the one about to drop a heap for first parties, and Sony now has nothing." Yeah, that's a big turn of events because like at the beginning of the generation, like Xbox basically had nothing, and then they had a good 2021, and then 2022 we know how things went. Like they basically had nothing. I feel like 2023 has been a pretty great year for Xbox, even though they have their hiccups with Redfall. Some people want to say that Starfield was a flop. It's definitely not a flop. For some people, sure, it's not their game, but isn't it for like every game? Like some people are not a fan of Spider-Man, and that's not a problem at all. Like
Here's the thing, though.
Spider-Man had its issue too.
So here's the thing, though. Since it's the Game Awards, what could happen on the side of Sony is that they could actually show some gameplay of Wolverine. They could. They announced it. When was it? 2020, 2021? Wolverine game?
It's not coming
Well,
to 2025 though.
Yeah, but
it's supposed to be 2024. So
There was like a report or something that rumors that there's no way it's coming in 2024.
I don't
We'll
think
see.
so either. But
so
they haven't really given any update.
So if that happens, then Sony has no games. For
I
next
mean,
year?
they have third-party games.
They have third-party games that they're
No.
publishing.
I'm talking about their studios. They have no games.
No.
Mm.
Well, no, they do.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
Forgot the big one.
What's
Last of
the
Us Remastered. Last of Us 2
Oh
Remastered.
Lord, come on! Talk about new IPs, man. Come on.
they also have a Marathon.
Is
Isn't it? I think so.
I think they delayed that indefinitely.
Oh yeah. Damn.
And now after the news today, it may never come out.
Who knows with that? But yeah, we talked Marathon, we talking Sony. Let's jump into that crazy. So apparently Bungie's having some issues. Actually, let me start with Plume, because Plume probably it's more. He knows more about it. You crazy's always clueless.
Me?
I'll be honest with you. I had a long day at work and I did not read this article yet. All I've seen are the headlines and people talking about it on Twitter. I haven't even made my video for tomorrow yet, so I'm going to be reading the article after. But you can start with me, no problem.
All right, let's start with you. I know the. Wait, what was the headline? Let me see if I remember. Do you remember the headline? I don't even remember.
I just pulled it up. Bungie devs say atmosphere is soul crushing amid layoffs, cuts, and fear of total Sony takeover. The Destiny 2 Marathon developer may not be able to cling to the last of its independence forever. So, from what I understand, just from scanning through it really, really fast, haven't gotten in depth into it, is that basically Bungie was allowed to stay kind of, we know when they were purchased, they wanted to stay independent in terms of how they create games and how they distribute their games. They're not going to be taking off any platform. Apparently there's stuff going on where they had to meet some sort of financial quotas or whatever for this to happen. So, and they haven't. So now they're worried, I guess, that Sony is going to come in there and take over and just kind of put their big corporate footprint on their development of their games. That's what I quickly understand. Like I said, I haven't read through the whole article, but yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Here's the thing, though. I've heard a lot of people say, that Bungie needs to leave Sony, but hey, man, they've been bought. That deal has been closed. I mean, how can they leave it right now the way they are? I mean, they're bought. They're part of Sony. So if there's an issue there, like how Plume was saying it, right? Bungie doesn't make that goal. What happens? So Sony takes full control. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
They can't just leave Sony. They're owned 100% by them. They bought them out.
It's
up to Sony Corporation to decide what happens with Bungie. No matter how much, when Bungie came out and it was like, yeah, we want to release our games everywhere. If Sony comes in and says hey, no, you're not doing that, there's nothing really they can do about it, I don't think.
But I was trying to scratch my head. Who the hell makes a deal like that? I mean, seriously, that's what's going on? I mean, I'm still trying to understand what kind of deal this is. It's like making a deal with the devil. Seriously, damn. Oh, if I don't make this goal, then you can have complete control of me. So here's my thing, though.
Wait, that's their deal? I don't think that's.
That's what.
I mean, we don't know.
We don't know what's in the deal, but we do know that Bungie said that they want to not be exclusive. after the
Exactly.
purchase.
So if they don't make that goal, so basically, if they're gonna make a Destiny 3, Sony says we're not gonna put this game out there. So that's it. I mean, you got to go buy a PlayStation, play Destiny 3. About all them players out there, that play Destiny. What's going to happen to them? That's the question. What's going to happen to them? Are we going to see? Because here's the thing, though. They were complaining about the whole ABK thing with Call of Duty being everywhere. Now, if this happens, will the next game that Bungie comes out with, will it be everywhere? Will it be? And if is the FTC going to say something? No. Are these guys going to jump them? No. Nobody's going to jump them. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's crazy.
it's well, like to me, from to me, it would make zero sense for Sony to not put it everywhere still, because why would they cut their revenue streams? They need to make more money, which is why they're going games as a service and not make less money by putting out a game and locking it again to the PlayStation platform. So I don't think that would be the case. I have a feeling it would just be like something to do with Sony wanting them to make a certain game that they don't want to make, which is probably why they would
Ooh,
be pissed off.
ooh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Now, man, I wish they could make that goal, man. But they've been having issues, right? Even before the buy, they've just been sinking, 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 sinking. It's crazy.
I think before the buy they were doing good though.
You think so?
Yeah, there
I had
was.
a couple friends that complain about some stuff, but
I
that's the
mean,
thing, though.
people always complain, but in terms of like user base, like how many players were playing it at that time, and the previous expansion before that wasn't like I wouldn't say I don't know if it was the best one, but it was definitely not as bad like as the one that just came out that everyone complained about. Like I didn't see a bunch of people complaining about it about how bad it was. So they were doing pretty good at that time, and that's probably why Sony decided to purchase them. So I don't know what's going on there, but with Bungie, but uh,
It's because again they don't put everything on the dot, and you know what? And you know what's funny? We still don't know what happened to the PSN users. We don't.
Yeah.
What's happening with that? We still don't know. I mean,
And
what the hell, media? Give us facts. Give us facts. Can you imagine, Plume, me and you? Let's go play a game on PS5, and all of a sudden we turn on. You've been banned.
I checked yesterday to make sure I wasn't banned. I
You
wasn't.
seriously? You checked yesterday? I haven't
Yeah, I
turned mine
wasn't.
on, but can you imagine? You've been banned. You're like, what I do? What are you banning me for, man? Where are my games? Where the money I spent in there, man? They
you
have
know
not
what?
said anything.
You know
It's
what's funny
crazy.
about that? Crazy. Now that you mention it,
What's up?
media has not talked about like the thousands of or like how many players have been banned and all that. Like a lot of
Exactly.
people being banned, but they did post it. I did see a post where they said some of the players are getting their account back,
So
Oh,
but
yeah,
they didn't do
there-
the initials post, but they do try to like to
so
alleviate things.
so yeah, they go out there and alleviate things, right? Let's clean this right here. Let's grab the little cleaning thing, add some foam on it, like clean, scrub it in. Yeah, nothing happened. But what was the problem though? We want to know what happened. Why did people get banned? I mean, want to know what's going on. And
so
you went on a banning rampage just for nothing.
when
I
it
don't
when
get
it
it.
comes when it comes to the bans, I will say, because I did talk about this in my video yesterday. There, like IGN has a post which I put out where they say like PlayStation Network accounts permanently suspended for unknown reason, and then they also go into um like people's stuff on Twitter. So I mean, they have talked about, but we have no idea why, because I think Sony hasn't commented as to why. Like they would have to do really, I guess, deep dives into somehow Sony's back end to figure out why accounts are getting banned. So Sony's not going to say why accounts are getting banned. Probably just a bug, and
A
they're
bug.
reinstating them. Who knows?
Could it be
But
because they eliminated the whole discovery thing, which nobody talked about that either?
yeah, I
Could
mean
it be
that's
that it is just a bug with that? Yeah, let's add a patch to this and let's see what happens. Yeah, and millions of accounts are banned, man. They still don't go out there and say, "Oh my God, it was our mistake." We tried to take this off and accidentally banned a bunch of people. I mean, Sony, what's going on? And media, what's going on? Come on, say something. We want to know what happened. We are not going to be quiet about this. We want to know. Write this down, guys. I think we will not get that answer. I'm telling you, it's gonna be weird. Same thing with the firing of what's her name from Sony. We have not heard nothing about it. Nothing is. Let's be quiet. Nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ah,
Yeah. Well, the thing with that is, they they kind of like move media around. I guess like the media kind of like work a lot with them, and it's probably because if you look around, like they're the masters of marketing, and they do spend a lot of money in marketing. We saw the graphics. I think it was last year. They spent more than Microsoft, Nintendo, and a bunch of other companies put together. So a lot of medias probably feel obligated to kind of like
here,
sush sometime.
here's the thing, Sour bro. You can't sush about this because Sour. If you got money invested into this, right? You bought games digitally and all that stuff, and all of a sudden you wake up, turn on your PS5. Hey, I'm gonna go play a game. Let me go do this, and you see your account has been banned because of why? I mean, we will, as a user, we would like to know the answer. We would like to know the answer. I mean, I don't know why nobody's saying PlayStation, what's going on? I want this answer. Like I said, everything goes quiet. Right now, they're saying, "Oh yeah, they're getting their accounts back." Cool, that's awesome. But what happened? Tell us what happened. We would like to know because why we're invested in this. Why? And why do I say we would like to know? Because Sour, it can happen again, brother. It can happen
Yeah,
again.
I mean, it has happened to them a lot of times.
Not the banning situation, but
Not the same thing, but a lot
but
of issues with players' account.
like for example, the hacking, right? Look at the
Yep.
hacking situation. We had a hacking situation. What was it? I don't 10, 11 years ago. I forgot the date. I think it was 2011, 2012. And all of a sudden, they got hacked again. They talked about it
No, it
one,
has happened multiple times. It's not only
uh,
that time. That
but
everyone remember that time because that was a huge hack. Like
that
that
was a
was
huge hack.
massive. But
So
not
this, like for
the
example,
only
this
time.
one, they're like, oh, it's not that big. Oh, because again, me and try to like clean stuff up, but we don't know what happened. What did get hacked? I mean, you gotta tell us because if you don't tell the fan base, they're gonna start asking questions, right? I'm asking questions like, what's going on? Same thing with the player accounts. They got banned. I want to know what happened. I personally want to know because it's crazy that they don't go out there and say, "Oh man, we had a bug, we had an issue." It's good that they know because if it happens again, now they know where to go to report it. Which that's another thing. Where do you report this sort of stuff? On Twitter? What?
Yeah.
Seriously? Come
Here's
on.
the thing that I always think about, and people might say that I'm you know exaggerating or I'm way over my head, but I always say this. They say the Xbox tax don't exist, but what if Xbox was in the same situation? This
Ooh, baby.
these this right now that's
Ooh.
happening to Sony, these three things we just mentioned. If this would have happened this week to Xbox, how that would have it would have been like everywhere. Everyone would have been talking about it.
Yep, same thing. Like if the rumors happen, like for example, how David Jaffe came out talk about I forget her name all the time. I keep confusing her. Talking about that she's being fired. If he was talking about Microsoft, that Sarah Bond got fired, it would have been everywhere, everywhere, and they just wouldn't stop talking about it. They just
Yep.
wouldn't. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, crazy stuff. My God, no answers to this, but yeah, let's
For
see
me,
what. I'll go for Plume.
the biggest issue, scary thing about the accounts getting banned is that like the digital content, because people have accounts with like thousands of dollars of games on it, and it clearly shows that you don't own anything that you buy digitally. Because at any point, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever PC launcher, they can just shut down your account, suspend your account, and give you no recourse to get it back, and you've lost everything that you own. So like that's kind of like a scary future of gaming for me. That's why I have all these physical games behind me.
Nice.
All right,
Collecting,
now,
collecting dust. No, I'm just kidding.
okay,
Ah, until my account gets banned, then I'll have to take him out.
okay. Now, before we end the show, I want to talk about this last topic. This is a very interesting topic that uh, just got posted by our friend Ecstasy. It's a huge rumor, but apparently Arcane Studio could be working on a Marvel IP, and it's rumored that it could be a Blade.
Yes.
Crazy. What do you think about this?
That is crazy. Just like me, man. That is crazy news, man. If that's actually true, my God, I would love to see a Blade game out there. Why the hell not? Blade's such an awesome Marvel character. Oh man, you just got me hyped, man. I mean, I can't believe. I mean, this is true. I'll go crazy. Same thing with the Mandalorian thing that's been going around. That we have not heard any more about it. I hope that's true too. But man, now you got me hyped, man. I love the Blade movies. I love the Blade movies. And having the game, whoo man, it's gonna get crazy.
It, it's it's kind of it's kind of weird because like they already like just released this year Redfall, which has to do with vampires. I would expect if they are gonna do Blade, it's a little bit more like less cartoonish and a little bit more like hardcore looking. It doesn't have to look like realistic, like try to aim for that photorealistic, but do aim for that like more like gory look. Personally, that's something I would like to see. What about you, Plume?
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I agree with you. I wonder what they're gonna do, like art style, because you think about every game that they've made, right? It's been kind of like that, uh, cell shaded, uh, not as hardcore, like mature art style. So I feel like yeah, they're gonna have to try something different here, and it'll be cool to see them go into that type of development. So we'll see. I mean, Blade is cool. Is Blade still popular? Like, it's just to me, it's like, is Blade still a popular IP in 2023 that people actually truly care about, or is it? I wonder what the reception will be besides outside of like the Xbox fan base and the hardcore gamers that would love that, but just in general, from like a general consumer perspective, I wonder how excited people would actually be with a Blade game.
For
I think
Blade?
it'll be cool, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's not like the when you think of Marvel, it's not like
Yeah.
one of the first few characters you would think about. However, I do think it's a very interesting character. I do think there's either a movie or a series coming soon. So maybe they might want to tie it in and try to release it around that time
Okay.
whenever it gets released. And hopefully it's good media and then a good game. And then you can get, that character back into the massive users and they can start consuming it and maybe it could become popular. I always put into example Iron Man. Iron Man for me out of the Avengers was probably not one of the most popular one, but after the movies it probably became the most popular one because they did a very good job. So it's all gonna depend on that at the end of the day.
Hmm. 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 Blade, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, that's a crazy announcement. That's a crazy announcement that they're actually doing that. Sour.
Crazy, wasn't you asking for a Blade game?
I don't know. I was asking for Redfall because since they had vampires in it, I was asking why don't you just add Blade to that game? I mean, that would be wicked. That would be wicked. Or maybe since XD posted this out.
Actually, you know what? That probably might be just it. It's probably
That
like
may
some
be the
DLC.
announcement. Actually, that may be the real announcement.
And everyone's
What?
just like, "Oh, there's a Blade game, and it's a DLC."
Exactly. That's what I was thinking though, because what I mean. I was asking for that damn DLC. I was like, man, I want to play the DLC because we got vampires roaming around. Can you imagine it would be a DLC to Redfall? My God, that would be
No, but
freaking.
I would definitely take a game over a DLC.
You would take a game over DLC?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What? Why,
If they
man?
make a game from the ground up for
Yeah.
Blade, and it's more like
Okay,
mature, more like
let's
the artistically, more like I don't know. I feel
Oh,
like it will be much better.
look at back from the day. He says they could add mummies and Moon Knight to Redfall. Oh man, that'd be wicked. That'd be wicked too. But listen, how about this? How about this? Let's say this, right? They add the Blade DLC, see how it goes, and then they make a full Blade game because again, it's gonna take them 5 years. Why not add the Blade DLC? You know, that can happen.
They can do that too.
They can do that too. I mean, that'd be
But it'll
freaking
be
awesome.
hilarious though, cause as soon as people see the DLC, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is it."
This is it. Hey man, I don't. It's not gonna be this is it. It's gonna be wild. I mean, internet's gonna blow up with that. They're gonna blow up with that. Getting Blade to go after vampires in that game, and Plume played this game. Plume loved this game. It's one of his favorite games this year, isn't it, Plume?
I had fun with it. I completed the campaign. It's not one of my favorite games this year because out of
What?
all the issues at launch, but I had fun, and I think there is fun to be had. And I thought that they created a world that if they would have executed properly, a lot of people would have enjoyed it on day one. But unfortunately, they didn't. But from the update, what we're seeing is that update that they did put out with the 60 FPS has actually made it a game worthwhile checking out. So, but yeah, I had fun with it.
Yeah,
I told you.
I definitely think they missed out. I think they should have waited to at least October, and they could have used that October marketing. That was a perfect like October game. Maybe by then, I don't know. Maybe pushing like, you know,
Yeah,
adding some more developer. Maybe they would have had it ready by then, and it could have had at least a better reception. They didn't have to be perfect, but
yeah. Here's the thing, though, Sourblow. We talked about these games releasing the way they released, right? And that was one of the things that came out of the distant video saying that we're not critical to Xbox. But we talked about this, right? We talked about when Redfall released. We didn't want. I mean, we said, why didn't you all push it? Same thing with Forza Motorsport, right? Forza Motorsport came out. Now everybody was like, oh, they should have delayed the game, with these key features. Dude, like it's an issue. We don't want these games to release like this. We want Microsoft to go out there, release these games top of the notch, so we can go out there and bash the whole media that keeps trashing Microsoft, right? We want that. Come on, baby, give it to us, Microsoft. Give it to us. And that's the thing, though. Tomorrow, those Game Awards, right? They're gonna come out and announce something big. They're gonna come out and announce something big. It's gonna get people talking. It's gonna get people get crazy with this thing. And I'm happy that they're doing that. Does Jeff Keighley deserve it? Hell no. I mean, seriously, look what he did with the Gotti nominees. I mean, I was one of them. I'm just mad about that. Not even Half-Fi Rush, not even Starfield wasn't on that list. I mean, come on. Come on. Resident Evil 4 remake? Why? Why? What? Why they gonna put the 19 inches Venom on?
you said something big.
I said something big. So the keywords are big or what? I mean, you just want to get chat, rattled up to start talking stuff about the pictures. I mean, why don't we just do the rest of the show of Louis memes? Why don't you put the problem child picture on there too? Go get the problem child picture. Bring it here with little Louis picture on it. Come on, go ahead. So, I was also waiting for you to post that Gazzo picture of me with my face on it. That Silent Cypher posted on Twitter. I was
Oh
waiting for
yeah,
that
I
too.
forgot. You're gonna be in the Games Award.
I am gonna be
Well,
the Games Award, man.
Can you tell us a little bit of what they're gonna be showing? You should know. You're gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. They're gonna show. Yeah, so this is gonna happen, right? Microsoft, they said they announced something big. We're gonna see another Game Pass commercial. That's it, real small commercial. That's what we're gonna get. Yep, that's what we're gonna get. That's all we're gonna
Something
get.
big.
Something big, yeah. And we're gonna get. What else are we gonna get? We're gonna get a bunch of Sony third-party games. We'll probably see the Wolverine. Uh, what else is gonna be on there? Probably Xbox is gonna announce that they have GTA 6 on Game Pass. They could probably do that too.
That's not
Uh,
gonna happen.
hmm?
That won't
That's
happen.
why not have faith, Sourblow? Have faith. Let's have faith, man. Let's have faith that can happen. Why not? Let's get hyped up with this thing, baby. Let's do it. It can happen, man. It can happen. Don't say never because we
GTA
see.
would not, at least not for like the first 3 to 4 years. It will
Okay,
not
but
come
we
to Game
already had GTA 5 on Game Pass a couple times. Yeah, Red
Yeah,
Dead
but
Redemption a couple times on
wait,
Game
how many
Pass.
years after though?
Yeah, that's because remember they supposedly didn't
That's
believe in Game Pass. Remember that?
that's too big of a game. to come to
That's
Game
too big of a
Pass.
game.
I could see them maybe trying to get the marketing, which I think they should try to do a push for that, because if they do that,
Sal,
if they get the marketing for that, that will be huge for them, especially
Sourblow,
bundling with the Series S.
didn't you read the article? I mean, Phil Spencer said they spent over $1 billion in third-party games, man. They spent a lot of money. I mean, why the heck not spend on GTA 6? Why not? I will spend it to get it on Game Pass day one. Why the hell not, man? It's still gonna. It's
They
still
won't
gonna.
do that because they know
They
they can
can't.
get a lot of sales.
Do you
There's
think
no.
what? No,
There's
I don't agree with you there, Sal. Because GTA will sell. Even Game Pass, everywhere it goes, it's gonna sell, man.
but
It's GTA
it
6.
it will sell, but you have to think about the price tag of
Yep.
getting GTA 6. Obviously, Microsoft can afford it, but like they could,
Yeah, they
with the
can.
price tag for GTA 6, they could go out and probably get like 3 other games that are huge.
Yeah,
Help
they might.
that
But even who knows? Maybe even more. Like,
maybe even more, right? Yeah,
Boom,
yeah.
it's like
the funny part is, Boom, GTA 6 will pay for itself already on Game Pass. That's the thing, though. I mean, they could get more stuff because they got the money to go out there and spend it. So if you
Yeah,
put
but the
GTA,
other thing is, you're counting what Microsoft could and probably would like to do. But at
uh,
the same time, we got to think about what Take Two wants. Do you really think Take Two want to put it on Game Pass, especially like the
so,
first year or two? I don't think
so,
so.
so, so, Blow, I got a
it,
question. I've got a question for you. If I go over there and offer you just to get this game on there a couple $1 billion, would you say no?
Well, here's the thing. They have an expectation of how many copies they're going to sell. And is Microsoft really gonna overpay them like for what they? I don't that the numbers don't add up to me. That's not a game that the first 2 years it will not come to Game Pass. I'm almost certain it will not. If
Wait,
it does, I'll be insanely surprised if that happens.
wait, they just announced the market rights GTA 6.
What was that?
And it seems games market rights will go to PlayStation, according to former Ben Studios developer Alex Smith.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 6 has marketing rights on PlayStation?
where you
All
seeing
right.
that?
Let me ask you this, crazy.
Hmm.
What game coming after 2025 or like 2025 that's announced that it's not coming out like soon? That's third party. That are you highly like waiting for? Like, tell me a game that you really want to play. That, let's say Witcher 4, for example. What game really got you hyped for the future?
What's the game that really got my hype for the future?
That you have to buy that won't come. That's not gonna come Game Pass day one.
Hmm. Hmm. Man, let me get back to you on that. Let me think about it.
Okay, think about the game, but let me tell you this:
What's up?
if GTA comes to Game Pass the first year, GTA 6, I will I will buy you that game and gift it to you.
You buy me that game and give it to me? You're
Yes.
making a bet with me?
Yes, I am. That's how confident I am that it won't come to Game Pass.
No, dude, it's fun to speculate, man. I mean, what's wrong with speculating? I mean,
I'm, I'm
I'm
just telling
hyped.
you. I'm telling you how confident I am that it won't come to Game Pass.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, man, I have faith. It can happen, man. It can happen.
You know what game will come first to Game Pass?
What game? What game? Oh, don't come up with the 19 inches of Venom thing.
No, no. Star Citizen.
Star what? Star what? Star Citizen, man. That's not even a
Plume,
game.
don't do this
So
to me. He even left.
Who left? Did he leave?
He's like, I'm not taking this.
I'm not taking this. I mean, why would it take that, man? I mean, seriously.
Daystar says it one more time and I'm signing off.
I won't mention it again.
What are you gonna mention it again, man? Come on,
Uh,
Pluma's gone. Pluma's gone. My God, I mean, Sourblow. Seriously, who the hell wants that game in Game Pass, man? I mean, you got Starfield. Starfield weapons is bought all the time, man. 101, man. Starfield, man. Star Citizen, Sourblow. It's not even complete, man.
all right. Well,
Uh,
I'll
damn.
jump into this real quick, and then that's it. Real quick, a reminder to everyone. At 9, I think around 9, I scheduled the post on the XBI Twitter account with predictions. Go ahead, make your predictions, and we're gonna see who gets the most right, the most prediction right. So for 2024, at the end of the year, again, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna compare it. This is just an example of one of the predictions that were made by an XBI crew member, and I'm pretty excited to see who gets the most right. I feel like tomorrow we're gonna get a lot of these answers. Some of these games will be announced with dates, and we're gonna know because some of them are gonna be first party, and they're gonna come to Game Pass. So crazy.
Damn. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I think it's time to land the plane.
It's time to land the plane,
We're
man.
landing early
Yes.
today.
Yeah, let's land early the plane, man, because Sour, we got a long show tomorrow to do, man. I mean, we gotta watch what's it called? Keely's showcase?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he's got the God of War dude presenting. Oh man.
That's
Oh
gonna
Lord.
that's gonna be like nap time.
That's gonna be nap time on the show, man. I mean, I'm ready for this, man. I got my chair ready now. I just gotta put myself back up here, just lay down myself. Oh shit!
What
Oh.
the heck? I think you broke the chair.
Did you break?
Help me out here!
Wait,
I think he broke the chair.
Hold up! I'll be there. Hold up!
Oh man.
Whoop! Sorry about that, chat.
I was.
Oh my God! Sorry about that. Sorry. My
Yo,
God. I
that
just
chair
put
looks
the chair.
broken.
My
That
mic
looks-
went out. What up? What up? What up?
I think that chair's
Second.
broken.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I'm
That
back. I'm
chair's
back. Sorry about that, guys. The
Your
chair-
luck is not the couch.
Your luck is not the couch. I'm not doing that again. But man, Sourblow, yeah, we got a long day tomorrow. Let's get the show on the road. And man, that hurt my back. But either way, though, damn. Wait, is that me on camera? I'm watching it. Oh Lord. Oh crap. No, that did not look good.
So,
Oh Lord.
saw
Sorry,
your-
man.
Hold
What-
on,
saw
I
your-
want to say
we
something.
saw your bamboo underwear standing up too, which was the worst part.
Did you guys really? Oh God, it is. Oh man, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But hey, guys, Sourblow, let's start with you. Please tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
All right. Well, you can find me here, of course. You can find me sometimes Friday on XBI en Español. I said it right this time with Eternal Shaddai, Elvio, ASCAP Gaming. Sometimes, unfortunately, with Crazy Lou again. You guys all know.
What?
Just kidding.
What I do?
And soon, I have some extra content I'm working in. Actually, yesterday I recorded something pretty interesting. You're probably going to see it next month because I got to edit it and everything. But super excited for that. And there's going to be some extra content. Some of them is first going to be available for the channel members. So if you would like to become a channel member and support, we have 3 different tiers, which they all provide you with different things. And I got some huge surprises. Hopefully, soon I will start announcing them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Plume. Please tell everybody where they can find you, sir, besides GTA 6, brother.
Find me in American Pie. You can find me in that Christmas movie you watched last week. And you can find me on YouTube at Plume Network for your daily gaming news videos. And follow me on X too. I like to kind of troll a little bit on there. Not too much, but yeah, that's where you can find me.
All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. And first off, I want to say to chat, you guys are awesome. You guys kept this thing rocking and rolling. I love you all to death. I really do, man. You guys rock. Really do, man. Thank you all for chilling and hanging with us. And where can you find the crazy one? You can find me on Mondays at Crazy. Wait, I'm not on Mondays. What am I saying? On Twitter at Crazy Louis Gaming. That's where you can find the crazy one where he goes out there and says good morning and all that sorts of stuff. On Mondays at the Double Barrel Gaming YouTube channel, Xbox Lunch Break Special, hanging out with Mr. Boomstick, Mr. Fuzzy over there, and Mr. Web Dave. And Wednesdays, hanging out with you guys, of course, here live, having some fun, 7 p.m. ET, Xbox International Podcast, and on Fridays, Anime and Beyond, on point for gamers with C Money, Doodle, and Madman at 7 p.m. ET. That's where you can find the crazy one. And man, like I say, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when HPI content comes on. And remember, let's go, let's rock, and let's get crazy. Yes. See you all next Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off this live stream. On behalf of Xbox International, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you aboard next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.